Hello, hello, and welcome to our very first set of live battles in Season 12 of Go Battle League. Officially the start of the... Oh hey, Siri has found information about Season 12 of Go Battle League. my bad. But speaking of which, it's the Season of Light. Take with that what you will. And with a new season came a new season of Go Battle League. This time around season 12 or 13 or 14 or maybe even 15. I don't remember how many interlude seasons there were, but I think there's one like prelude season. So depending on how you want to count those. Yeah, so this time around we're going to be starting things out with a little bit of Little Jungle Cup remix, and because admittedly I don't have enough Pokemon to make 4 like properly fleshed out teams, I admittedly barely had enough to make 2. We're going to be closing out tonight with a couple of Great League matches, testing out some of the well, not new Pokemon per se, but more. We're going to be testing out the new moves on some fairly familiar Pokemon. Yeah, let's go with that. Damn, my glasses are like... getting all kinds of distracted today. Anyway. Alright, Alright, so admittedly I have done a couple of battles prior to this just to get, a little bit of a head start, so that way we don't start out in the wild frontier that is rank 1, because those battles can be pretty wild sometimes, not gonna lie. Usually not very meta, but can always expect some pretty interesting things to come out of that. But yeah, we have done 3 full sets prior to this. 2 of them managed to snag a solid 5-0, one of which in the middle we only got 3 out of 5, but still managed to maintain a positive win-loss so far in the set. But looking back on the previous one, we did manage to get ourselves up to ace ranking just in the nick of time. We battled 320 battles total and won 175, so I think just a tad bit over 50% on that one. I think we came close to 60. I'm not 100% sure. So I can't math right now. But yeah, so hopefully this time around we'll be able to do more battles. Hopefully we'll be able to find some teams that work out great for us. So we'll be able to maybe possibly, fingers crossed, make it to legend rank by the end of all of this. But that's far and away into the future. For now, we are going to be duking it out in the Little Jungle Cup remix. And once again, as kind of sort of previously stated before, I admittedly have not really put I had a lot of resources to really prep for Jungle Cup all that much. So admittedly the team that I'm about to start off with is a little bit of a hodgepodge mix of 500 CP mons that were eligible that just happened to work out, so we shall see if it actually works out. In any event, we're going to be jumping into the basic rewards. We're going to jump into Little Jungle Cup Remix, into which case we'll be starting out with Swinub up front and center, rocking Powder Snow and the ever debuffing Icy Wind. In the middle, we have our hat-wearing Krogunk, rocking Poison Jab and Brick Break. And finally, we'll be closing out with Leo, rocking Fire Fang, as well as Flame Charge for that little bit of extra fast damage buff there. So, excuse me. With the team set, let's go ahead and see how we do in the Little Jungle Cup remix. I mean, not feeling the most confident, but you never know. You never know. Alright, with that we got ourselves our first match, which is going to be up against Hickory Stick God. Alright, Hickory Stick, what do you got? First matchup is going to be the Shiny Flex Much respect. The Shiny Flex Dano. With that, their Dragon Breath is definitely packing a punch, but fortunately we do have we were able to do quite a good amount of damage with our Powder Snow right up front. With that, they do switch out for the Vigoroth, into which case I will switch out for my hat-wearing Krogunk. With that, they are definitely packing quite a punch with Scratch, but we were able to at least take out a shield with Brick Break before our inevitable demise. Speaking of which, though, we'll go ahead and shield out this one because, well, we're in the CP range we're in. I'm pretty sure none of us want to tank any form of charge damage. But with that, we do manage to clear out the Vigoroth. Now we are face to face with the Dano, who does have a charge attack at the ready. I am going to go ahead and shield out this one just in case, you know. Admittedly, the team that I do have set up is not the most tanky of teams to bring out, so, you know, gotta keep the shield pressure up as much as I can. With that, we do bring in the Swinub. We do get a good extra amount of damage in, but it does look like our Swinub is going to possibly bite the dust with this Body Slam. Yep, it is. And with that, we bring back the Leo. Ooh, we do have a little bit of health left, but I don't think it's going to be... Yep, it's not going to be enough to clear out the Mothim. There's also another Shiny Flex, by the way, so much respect to that. But unfortunately, we are starting out today with a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so rather unfortunate way to start off, but we do still have 4 matches left in us. Let's see if we can start racking up some wins as we go against Foxtrot 820 for our second match. Alright, Foxtrot's going to be starting off with a Drifloon. We'll go ahead and keep up the Powder Snow pressure on the Drifloon. Let's go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. Probably get the shield. Yep, and we do get the debuff as well, so, you know, it's a nice plus. It's a nice plus. I will go ahead and shield out here as well, just in case. I think it's going to be Icy Wind as well. Yep, it is going to be Icy Wind as well. Alright, with that, I think I'm able to get to Icy Wind first. Yep. So I'm either going to clear out the Drifloon or I'm going to clear out their second shield. Either way, we're looking pretty solid right now. Okay, so we do manage to clear out the second shield. I will go ahead and respect their decision by using up our own shield as well. With that, ooh, they do actually fire off a Shadow Ball, going for the nuke there. Unfortunately, we were able to block that one out. Alright, with that, ooh, they are coming in with the Stunfisk, the Galarian Stunfisk. With that, we're able to get a little extra neutral damage there. Let's go ahead and bring in the Leo. Leo definitely didn't want to deal with the... well, Leo was originally not going to be all too happy with dealing with the mud and possible rocks from the from Galarian Stunfisk, but you know, we didn't have to worry too much about it. Oof. Unfortunately, that does mean that my Krogunk is now going to have to deal the full brunt of whatever Stunfisk is throwing at us, and I have a bad feeling it's going to be Earthquake. Yep, there's going to be Earthquake. That very much one-shots my Krogunk right on out of here, and unfortunately, that does mean loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, not particularly a great start for us for our first set in Season 12 of Go Battle League, but, you know, it's with a team that I'm kind of expecting to go, I'm hoping 1-4, actually hoping 3-2, because that's the best we can do at this point, but, you know, as long as you get 1 win out of it, I'll take it, because admittedly, again, it's a hodgepodge team. Let me spew my excuses now while I'm still not salty about what's happening next. Kidding. kind of, sort of, not really. But yeah, right now we are 0-2, rather unfortunate, but still 3 matches left. Still got time to, get ourselves some wins. It's gonna be a little bit tough to get to the positive, but always up to the challenge, I guess. Assuming we are able to find ourselves another opponent to battle. Oh, there we go. Alright, so with that, match number 3 is going to be up against Totogogo 111. Alright, Totogogo, what do you got? Excuse me. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against a Chinchou. With that, right now we're both dealing some not very effective moves to each other. Go ahead and chuck a Icy Wind their way before I bail on right on out of here. Oh, just kidding. I think we can tank out one. I want to believe we can tank out one. Is Bubble Beam? Yeah, we're okay. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my Krogunk, deal some neutral damage their way, and let's go ahead and shield out this next. I'm assuming it's going to be Bubble Beam as well. Oh no, it's Thunderbolt. Well, very thankful I shielded that one. But with that, we're now up against a Bulbasaur. Fortunately, we are able to do some neutral damage with our Poison Jab, while they will be dealing not very effective damage, I believe, with Vine Whip. So, fortunately, we have a little bit of an upper hand there. We'll go ahead and fire off another Brick Break. We actually do take out both of their shields, so perfectly okay with that. I will go ahead and use up my second shield here, just because it seems like Krogunk is putting in some pretty good work right now. We'll go ahead and clear out the Bulbasaur. With that, we are now face to face with a Shiny Flick Swinub. Ooh, okay. With that, let's go ahead and fire off a Brick Break their way. Get some pretty good, really good damage there. And with that, we'll go ahead and switch out for the Litleo. Clear out the Swinub, and even though we're at a type disadvantage, we do have enough health in us to secure victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Alright, so on the plus side, we're not ending in a donut. We got ourselves 1 win, 2 losses. Still not the greatest places to be, but at least we got a win under our belt. Take what we will. But now let's see if we can get ourselves 2 wins under our belt in this set as we go into match number 4 with Lady K-Dog. Alright, K-Dog, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Shelmet. I believe with that we should be doing, we're dealing some neutral damage their way. With that, I'm assuming it's going to be Body Slam. Body Slam is going to be a very ever-present force in this cup. That is for certain. With that, let's go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. Get some pretty decent neutral damage. But with that, we're going to go ahead and switch out for the Leo, in which case they will switch out for the Dano. Alright, so Dragon Breath is doing quite a number on our Litleo, unfortunately. But with that, let's go ahead and fire off a Flame Charge their way. With that, we're actually able to do some pretty good damage and actually able to clear out the Dano, despite the type disadvantage there. I'll take that. With that, though, they do come in with the Barboach. With that, I'm going to be dealing some neutral damage against their Barboach with my Ice. But they're also going to be doing some neutral damage to me with their Mud moves there, their ground moves there. Definitely not a particularly great place for me to be. Also realizing that Krogunk is sitting in the back, and Krogunk definitely does not want to deal with anything that Barboach throws our way. So yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one to get through. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out for Krogunk, into which case they switch out for Shelmet. I will go ahead and tank out what I'm assuming is Body Slam. Yep, gets us well into the yellow, but you know, we're able to hang in there. With that, we're going to be facing off against Barboach's Mud Bomb. Go ahead and shield out that. Hopefully, they might have a second Mud Bomb ready, but we do have Brick Break ready, so at the very least we can fire that, and hopefully it's enough to clear out the Barboach. Yep, the research tells me it was. And with that, we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Alright, so on the plus side, things are looking a little bit on the up and up for us. We started out rough with 2 losses, but we managed to pick ourselves up with 2 wins. So it all comes down to this final set. Do we end this in a positive win-loss, or do we end this in a negative win-loss? Either way, we're doing better than I thought we were we could do. So I consider it a win either way. But I would prefer if we won the last match to, you know, get the positive set. But we'll see how it goes as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Yathal01, rocking the Cosmog jacket. Much respect to that. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against a Dino. We definitely got ourselves some super effective powder snows going on. And with that, we are actually able to get to Icy Wind first. Go ahead and fire that off their way. Clear out the shield. Reduce their attack a little bit. With that, I actually am going to go ahead and let my Swine Up bite the dust. RP, buddy. You have served well. Might not have been the greatest of decisions, but, you know. Anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and switch out for our Krogunk. Into which case, they're actually going to switch out for their Togekiss. Interesting. Well, the Togekiss did actually win out in that match, but Lileo is able to clear out the Togekiss with one final flame... not flame charge. Fire Fang, I think. Alright, well, in any event, we were trying to Fire Fang our way through the Lickitung, but it looks like our opponent has decided to call it a night. So, fortunately, we were actually able to win ourselves our final match of this set and get ourselves a solid 3 wins out of 5 to start the night. With that, we got ourselves 370 Stardust, Silver Pineapple Berry, as well as a Meditite. Get more of that Meditite candy. And Medichamp's gonna take a while to get powered up, I'm not gonna lie to you. And pretty good, but I'm gonna transfer you out. And with that, we'll claim the rank rewards, in which case we have made it to rank 5. Heyo, and we got ourselves a cool 1105 Stardust. Alright. And with that, I see the Go Battle League music has changed with the regular outside music. But with that, we may have started out rough with 2 losses in a row, but we managed to pick ourselves up in the end with 3 wins to close it out on a positive note. So I'll take that. I'll take that. That's good. That's good. I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out the music there. And I forgot, since it's rank 5, we have 5 mysterious items to look forward to. Completely forgot about that. Alright, so we got the 5 mysterious items, or we can use a premium battle pass to get 5 mysterious items. What a steal. As tempting as that is, I think we're going to go ahead and probably deal with a sticking out with the basic rewards. But I give you anxiety. So you did not kidding. I give you anxiety. Welcome to the stream. It has been going pretty well. Started out a little bit rough in the set, but we got ourselves. We managed to pick up a little bit near the end, and the first set of the night in a positive 3 wins out of 5. So, oh no, I can't argue. I can't argue against that. Hope things are going well for you too. I give you anxiety. IGYA, EEVEE, anxiety. I don't know if I feel comfortable just calling you anxiety. Like, how's it going, anxiety? Yeah, if you have a preference as to what I can call you throughout, that'd be cool. I mean, if you prefer anxiety, I can call anxiety, yeah. But yeah, hope things are going well for you. As well. Sure, it will be an easy rest of the sets. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hoping for the best, but just see. Anxiety is what everyone uses, and it's funny, but whatever you feel comfy with. Alright, anxiety. Alright, you. If it's weird, angst works. Angst is not bad. I don't know, you have the word you in it, in your username. I can call you you. Like, hey, you. Yeah, I may alter throughout. Probably angst. Probably I'll call you angst or anxiety. Anyway. Putting the anxiety of whether to call you anxiety aside, let's go ahead and jump into our next set of battles. We're once again going to be jumping into the Little Jungle Cup remix. That is a mouthful of a cup title, by the way. But this time around, we're going to be starting out with a charmer in the form of Wigglytuff. Let's see. Excuse me. Just love the idea of someone talking to their anxiety. Alright. That's fair. Now it's like I already do that on a date. I'm kidding. And now you get to see me talk to my anxiety live. You may see levels of anxiety as we continue through these battles throughout the night. Just the heads up, spoiler warning, I guess. Anyway, maybe not. Depends on how things go. But yeah, we'll be starting out with Wigglytuff up front with Charm and Ice Beam. And in the middle we have EEVEE rocking the buffed up Quick Attack as well as the ever spammy Body Slam. And finally we'll be closing out with Dano rocking the ever potent Dragon Breath as well as, I believe, the ever spammy Body Slam. Or Crunch, one of the two. I can't remember which one it went. Both spammy, both potent, but ultimately we'll see how it goes. Let's see how we do. How many items do we get for our rank 5 bonuses? There's not many people playing Little Jungle Cup Remix. I can only imagine why. No. Alright, for that, our first matchup is going to be 44 Ron 4, I believe it was. Alright, and with that, first matchup is going to be up against a Shelmet. Fortunately, to actually my own surprise, as a fairy type is resistant to bug types. Not quite as resistant to body slams though, so definitely something I still gotta keep an eye out for. Probably definitely gonna want to block out this one considering the amount of damage that it did the first time around. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and see if we can close out. Ooh, yeah, no, we're not able to close that one out, unfortunately. So we're going to be shielding out this final body slam here, and we're going to go ahead and finish off this Shelmet. With that, ooh, they do come in with the Nidoran, into which case I will come in with the Dano. The Dano, which reminds you, is actually rocking Crunch. Good to know now. With that, they do switch out for a Quagsire, though, so definitely going to be taking quite a beating from their charge move, that is for sure. Hey man, as ironic as the name is, I really have bad anxiety, so don't be anxious. Alright. Well, I'm not to discourage or anything. But yeah. Same to you, man. I hope the anxiety doesn't sorry, my train of thought is all over the place right now. Forgive me for that. Oof. That was sore. Alright, with that. Ooh, we clear out the Quagsire. And we got the Nidoran. Hopefully the Ice Beam is enough to one-shot it out of here. No. We came close, but unfortunately, they managed to seal the deal with their Nidoran. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh man. Yeah. I shall take your request and possibly your advice. I give you anxiety and ironically not maintain calmness. Try not to let the anxiety get the best of me, and I hope and request the same for you as well. You know, I know like anxiety can hit tough. Can hit tough sometimes, but you know, we power through, right? We go through. You know, we keep on keeping on, right? We keep on keeping on. Maybe rough. That's all good, bro. Don't need to prioritize chat for battling. I try to balance as best as I can. I apologize, like in the midst of battling, if I'm a little all over the place with my thoughts, but I appreciate the chats either in between or during battles, but yeah, chats are always appreciated. Always appreciate talking it out, but. Yeah, I apologize if my words start mumbling when things get a little crazy on the battlefield. In any event, we'll go ahead and start up match number 2 for tonight against Jableki. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Nidoran, which means I need to nope on right on out of there and switch out for my Dano, who is now up against a Steelix. Alright. I was not expecting to see Steelix this early on, but here we are. Thanks to me, I don't mind if you're focusing up. Greatly appreciated. I shall try to maintain focus as best I can. In any event, we're going to go ahead and switch back in for the Wigglytuff. I am going to go ahead and shield out this next attack. I'm guessing Psychic Fang? Nope, it's Crunch. Okay. Probably didn't need to shield then, but you know, just to play it safe. In any event, they're going to be bringing back the Nidoran. To which case, I think I'm going to save up my shield just in case. That's going to be Poison Fang. Ooh, that is going to one-shot my... Unfortunately, that is one-shotting my Wigglytuff there. With that, just because I need my EEVEE to stay alive as long as it possibly can, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this Body Slam. With that, hopefully... Ooh, they did have a lot of energy charged up. Hopefully this isn't going to hurt all too bad. That's not ideal. Alright, well, we did manage to clear out the Nidoran. Unfortunately, the last mon we have to deal with is going to be a Swinub. With that, we do have 2 Body Slams charged up and ready to go. Unfortunately, those ones are going to be eaten up by the shield, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have enough health in us to deal a final Body Slam to their Swinub. So unfortunately, they're going to be taking the win on this one. That Nidoran got me. That Steelix got me good. My goodness. Was not expecting a Steelix on that one. But in any event, nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so right now, once again, we're in a little bit of a rough spot. We're 0-2, but we still have 3 matches in us. You know, we still have a chance to bounce back, kick things up. As we go into match number 3 against the Kevmeister. Alright, what's the Kevmeister got? Kevmeister starting out with the Onyx. Alrighty then. And with that, looks like we're able to dish out roughly similar damage with them throwing rocks at me and myself trying to charm the life out of this Onyx. Does look like although they are able to get to their attack or their charge move faster, and with that, with the defense now pretty much gone from my Wigglytuff, they were able to clear it out as well. So RIP's there. But with that, they're going to be switching out for a Vigoroth. That they're going to be throwing a Body Slam my way. I will be responding in kind with a Crunch. Possibly get the defense debuff, maybe? Oh yeah, we do. Sweet. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my EEVEE. With that, hopefully Body Slam doesn't take too much out of us. Gets us well into the red. Not particularly ideal, but we do have just enough for one final Body Slam, so we might as well fire that off. Either clear the Vigoroth or clear the shield. Wise move to keep the shield. And with that, so you say goodbye to our EEVEE, and we send out the Dano for one final match, but unfortunately we don't have enough health in us once again to clear out the Stunfisk, so unfortunately we have ourselves loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there once again, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately things don't look like they're on the up and up for us. I will try and see if maybe bringing Dano up front first might give us a little bit of a better result. I'm not 100% sure if it will, but, you know, mix things up a little bit. Might as well. You know, what do we got to lose? Well, match number 4. But speaking of which, match number 4 is going to be up against Super Trentendo. Alright, Trentendo, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Turtwig. We got some pretty good, pretty decent matchup there. With that, let's see if we can just... Okay, maybe got a little too greedy with the farming there, but... Then we'll just go ahead and shield out this Body Slam, and let's go ahead and finish off the Turtwig there. Alright, with that, we are now face to face with a Chinchou, I believe, rocking bubble. Rocking them bubbles. I'll go ahead and save that Crunch for later. Hopefully it comes in handy in the future. We'll see, we'll see. With that, let's see if we can tank out this Thunderbolt. That would be a no, unfortunately. But with that, their final one is going to be a Litleo. Okay, okay. Alright, now on to the Body Slam spams. Take out their final shield. That we got ourselves another Body Slam heading their way. Aisha, 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 Aisha. Okay. With that, we are able to clear out the Leo. And with that, we should have just a little bit left in the Chinchou. There we go. And we actually managed to get ourselves a win in this set. So I'll take that. I'll take that. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves Dano at the starts, looking pretty promising so far. With its 1 win under its belt out of 1 battles. So yeah, we got 1 win, 3 losses. Let's see if we can close it out with 1 final win and to end this set as we go up against Aquastratix. Alright, Aquastratix, what do you got? First round's gonna be a Wigglytuff, which tells me I need to nope. Excuse me, right on out of there. Whew, okay. And with that, they're going to be bringing in the Scammery. It's a Scammery. And with that, they're definitely doing some pretty nasty damage with that, with those air slashes. But we are actually able to do some pretty decent counter damage with Body Slam, at the very least. As seen on them getting well into the red. I will actually go ahead and shield out this one because I think we have enough damage output in us to get them. Okay. We actually do get 1 final Body Slam, so we should be able to clear out the Skarmory or possibly clear out a shield, depending. We actually do clear out a shield, interestingly enough, but the quick attack is fast enough to actually clear out the Skarmory before they're able to deal the final blow. With that, we see a Talonflame emerging onto the field, into which case I will bring out Dano, into which case I will... They bring Wigglytuff, I bring my Wigglytuff, and my Wigglytuff is actually able to clear out their Wigglytuff before its inevitable demise. With that, Talonflame re-emerges onto the field. I will go ahead and shield out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be Flame Charge. Yeah. I would have given them major props though if they decided to just like Hail Mary it with the Hail Mary with the Brave Bird. But nonetheless, we were able to mow down the Talonflame with Dragon Breath and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And with that, not particularly the greatest of showings, but we are still able to claim ourselves 2 items out of this. And we claim a Sinnoh Stone and a Silver Pineapple Berry. And in any regard, no matter how we did, we do still make it to rank 6. And with that, we got ourselves a cool 1140 Stardust. I'll take that. I'll take that. Also, I apologize. I know it's been a good few minutes, but thank you very much for the follow as well. I give you anxiety. I see you give follows as well. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, so in our two battles in the Little Jungle Cup remix, we managed to start out the positive with 3 wins out of 5, and then while we came close, we did on our second set unfortunately get a negative win-loss with 2 wins out of 5, but you know, at the very least it does seem like we were able to perfectly balance things out in the end, as all things should be. Anyway. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I have for the Little Jungle Cup. But now I'm looking to transition right on over to Open Great League, into which case I'm actually going to swap out signs. You saw nothing. The Great League sign was always there. What are you talking about? Anyway, so yeah, so switching on out from the Little Jungle Cup remix, we're going to be upping the CP cap a little bit to 1500 CP, and we're going to be testing out a couple of new moves on very familiar Pokemon to see how how that has brought them into a little bit more into the meta space, or at least in the viability space. So with that, we're going to be jumping into the Great League, and we're going to be starting out with everyone's favorite rollout Miltank. Shiny flex, by the way. So yeah, to start everything off, we're going to be starting out with Miltank rocking rollout, as well as the ever spammy Body Slam, as well as Ice Beam. In the middle, we have ourselves Galarian Stunfisk rocking Mudshot, as well as the Throw More Rocks at It Rock Slide, as well as Earthquake. And finally, we'll be closing out with Altaria rocking Sky Attack and Moonblast. Oh, and Dragon Breath as its fast move, of course. So all in all, let's see how we do in the Great League. Alright, match number 1 in the Open Great League is going to be against Vargas 9873. Alright, with that, first matchup is going to be up against a Nidoqueen. Alright. Alright, so we're not doing particularly great damage against the Nidoqueen, but let's see if we're able to tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be Poison Fang. Yep. And we're able to handle that fairly well. With that, let's go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way. See if we can at least take out... Okay, so they do decide not to shield out that one. Fair enough. With that, I am actually going to go ahead and shield out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be Poison Fang once again. But, yeah, we are... It is once again Poison Fang. Let's go ahead and see if we can... finish things off with an Ice Beam. Either do good damage. Oh, yep, we are actually able to clear out the Nidoqueen. Answer that question. Alright, with that, they bring in Superior, into which case I will bring in Altaria, into which case they will bring in Jellicent. It's a very, very wild few minutes there. Also, hello and welcome to the stream, Curbs. Welcome back. Greatly appreciate the dancing hot dog. That I'm gonna attempt to tank out this next attack. It's gonna be Ice Beam. Ooh, I forgot Jellicent can learn that, honestly. So that's on me. That's on me. With that, how dare you? How dare you drop the penguin like that, you monster? Alright, but Jellicent has pretty much wiped out both my Altaria and my, whatchamacallem, my Miltank. With that, they're going to be firing a Shadow Ball my way. Fortunately, we are actually able to tank that out, surprisingly enough. And with that, we're able to Mudshot Jellicent right on out of here. And with that, we now just have Superior to deal with, I think. Can't remember if they shelved their other Pokemon or not. Oh no, it's just Superior. Okay. It's definitely an uphill battle, but we can try the ever tried and true throw more rocks at it. And with that, let's go ahead and shield out that Frenzy Plant. Definitely don't want to deal with that. Thank you very much. Ooh, but unfortunately, they did have another Frenzy Plant, and unfortunately, that does mean we are going to be losing this match. Oof. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, off to a little bit of a rough start, but seems to be the story of tonight. But you know, we still have 4 matches in us. We still have a chance to pick things up. Let's see if we are actually able to do that as we go into our next match. And this match is going to be up against KDM Pokemon MS, I'm assuming. Alright, that first matchup is going to be up against a Swampert, in which case I'm actually going to go ahead and switch out right away for my Altaria. Interestingly enough. With that, they're going to be coming in with the Sableye. See, Curbs coming in with some kind of Amogus. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case it's going to be something like Power Gem. It's going to be Foul Play. Definitely not something I want to try and tank out as well, personally, but, you know, it is what it is. Then we'll go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack their way. Either do some decent damage to their Sableye or take out the next shield. We actually do manage to take out the next shield, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. With that, we'll go ahead and see if we're able to tank out this next move. Probably goes deep into the red, if anything. Yeah. But we do still manage to survive it, so I'll take that. With that, they do have one final charge move at the ready, so we'll go ahead and try and tank that. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that... I'm going to try and tank out this Foul Play as well. We should be able to handle it pretty well, I'm assuming. Yeah, still well into the green there. And with that, we say goodbye to the Sableye. Thank goodness. Kind of, sort of, not really. With that, we have a Swampert to deal with now. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this Hydra Cannon. And with that... we'll actually fire off our first of many body slams their way. We'll get them into the yellow. And with that, let's fire off another body slam their way. That going, get them well into the red. And with that, unfortunately, we weren't able to seal the deal with Miltank. Unless it's able to tank out Hydra Cannon. It is possible. Oh, we lived! Ooh, but with that, they're finishing us off with Talon Flame. Oh, that we're going to fire off another Body Slam their way, and we're actually going to go ahead and switch out for our Stunfisk. We should be able to potentially one-shot Talon Flame with Rock Slide. I don't know, we do have 4 times effectiveness against it. I don't see why not. Yep, there we go. Talon Flame is no more, and now we just have the remainder of Swampert to deal with. And we're actually able to mud shot Swampert right on out of here. And managed to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, Casey Nova sus. Okay, I got you. Sorry, anyway. Alright, so with that, we are now 1 win, 1 loss with this set, with this team in this set. Cannot talk tonight. Let's see if we can go for 2-1 as we go into our next match against... Wilder 12342. Alright, Wilder, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Medicham, which gives me the proper excuse to nope right on out of here. Thank you very much. And then we'll go ahead and switch right on into a Altaria, in which case they're going to switch in for a Registeel. And with that... well, Altaria is not going to really be able to do all too much damage to the Registeel. I'm thinking no matter what, we should be able to tank out at least 1 charge move out of Registeel. We are going to want to shield out the second one, though. That is for certain. Look at that damage that it just inflicted upon us. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack their way. The fortunate thing about battling against Registeel is that we're not facing all that much damage output from their fast move, considering Lock-On does basically 1 damage. The unfortunate thing is that the charge move is, well, it charges up really well. With that, we switched out for our Stunfisk, into which case they switched out for their Medicham. I'll go ahead and see if I can just go right on in with the Earthquake. They have decided to shield out that one, so unfortunately we did not plan that through appropriately. That is what it is. That they're gonna fire off Ice Punch. We are able to tank it out fairly well. I think with that though, yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and let my Galarian Stunfisk kick the bucket. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, I am gonna go ahead and bring back the Altaria. In which case, I'll fire off Sky Attack, and we'll either. Oof, we actually do land the hit. Okay. And with that, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and let my Altaria bite the dust as well. RIP, buddy, you have served well. Ooh, putting a lot of faith into my final shield here. But with that, their final mon is going to be a Mandibuzz. In which case, I've got quite a ways to go before I'm able to really do all too much against Mandibuzz. With that, they're gonna fire off Foul Play. The fortunate thing about Mandibuzz is that it doesn't really have any like real gotcha closer moves to it. But the moves it does have, it gets to charge up real quick, so we do have that risk going for us. With that, they did catch me on the Ice Beam, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully with this next Ice Beam we should be okay. We are going to want to shield out this one, shield out this Foul Play, because we cannot afford to tank out another. Alright, the rollout was able to clear out the Medicham. Let's go ahead and fire off a Body Slam towards this Registeel. See if that does decent enough damage to it. Alright, I'll go ahead and fire off another Body Slam spam their way. I think this should be enough to at least clear out the Reggie. Yep, there we go. And with that, we just have the Mandibuzz. Let's hope Ice Beam is enough. Miltank coming in clutch. Oh no. We came real close. We came real close. But unfortunately, we are not able to seal the deal. Miltank, you tried your best. You tried your dang hardest, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough this time around. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Woo! Okay. Now that was a match. That was a match right there. My goodness. Okay. Whew. Oh, what was that? Match number 3? Oh my goodness. I think it was. I think we got 1 win, 2 losses. So we're in the red, but we've been cutting it close, so you know, take with that what you will. Whew. Okay. Well, let's see how well we do in this next match against Zarius 7. Alright, Zarius, what do you got? Alright, first matchup is going to be up against an Altaria. We got some fortune maybe on our side for this one. Probably could try and see if they would have just tried to eat the Ice Beam, but we'll go ahead and fire the Body Slam. We do manage to get a decent amount of damage in there at the very least. Let's go ahead and fire off another Body Slam their way. Let's see if they're thinking I'm ready to fire an Ice Beam instead. Nope. They have decided, nope, it's gonna be all Body Slams. Which, fair enough. At the very least, we actually do manage to get them well into the yellow. In fact, we've actually gotten them into the red at this point. With that, we can go ahead and fire off another body slam. We actually do manage to clear out the shield this time around, and now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Galarian Stunfisk, who should be able to tank out any move it throws my way, like Sky Attack. Alright, and with that, we're going to now be facing face-to-face with a Swampert. I actually have to try and see. I think I should be able to take out one Hydro Cannon. I'm not going to be all too happy about tanking this Hydro Cannon, but we do manage to survive it. And it does give me enough to at least fire one Earthquake their way, either clear out their shield or do some significant damage to their Swampert. Alright, significant damage to the Swampert it is. That, we're going to bring in Altaria, who is able to finish off the Swampert with the Dragon Breath. And now they're going to bring in their own Galarian Stunfisk. So we're in a little bit of a rock and a hard place there, especially now that they're going to be throwing literal rocks at us. The fortunate thing for us is that we're able to tank that out fairly well, and their fast move basically does nothing to us, so at the very least we have that going for us. Like that. Seems they're charging up their energy to launch a flurry of rocks towards whatever comes our way, or whatever comes their way, I guess. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out this one. I'm sending out the rocks. And we're going to be switching out for the Miltank, who is now going to be face-to-face with the Altaria once again. So we're either going to take out their shield or... Oh, we're going to take out the Altaria. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And with that... We are now... We're trying to tank out these rocks. And we actually do live... Surprise, surprise, we're alive. Let's go ahead and fire off a body slam their way, clear out their final shield, and with that, Altaria is going to be walking right on into a rock slide, and I'm not sure if I have enough health to survive it. Ooh, barely, but I'm pretty sure, yep, Mudslot is unfortunately going to be taking out my Altaria, so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 3, I believe, for this team. Big RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. So unfortunately, this team is not the team that I thought it was going to be. You know, I was hoping we put some good research into it, that we built the perfect team, but nah, it's not happening. But you know, maybe this team will get us at least one final win from this set as we go against Niller Icy. Alright, Niller Icy, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Blaziken. So I'm definitely going to want to nope right on out of there because counter is going to hurt quite a bit. But with that, they're going to bring in the Abomasnow, packing in quite the ice punch. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack their way. Clear out the shield at the very least. With that, it looks like they are going to just be focusing on farming down my Altaria with the ice. Now with that, they're going to fire off Weather Ball, finish off my Altaria. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, I am going to come in with the Miltank, who should be able to tank out either Weather Ball or Energy Ball, I'm assuming, pretty well. Yeah. We're hanging in. We're hanging in pretty strong there. With that, actually I'm going to go ahead and use my first shield here, just because, well, we're already down one Pokemon. We don't need to be down. We don't need to be 1.5 in, you know. Go ahead and fire off Body Slam there. With that, we are once again face to face with the Blaziken. Is packing quite a punch with that counter. Now that, then we'll go ahead and fire off Body Slam there, and we're going to go ahead and bring in the Galarian Stunfisk. And while Galarian Stunfisk isn't all too happy with dealing with the counter, at the very least we're able to pack some super effective damage against this Blaziken. Oh no. If it is Blaze Kick, I think we should be able to tank it, but we're not going to be all too happy about it. I'm assuming. Yep. And we still fire off the rocks. It wasn't they got too much theirs before mine. It was a CMP tie that I lost, which is not a particularly ideal scenario for me. And unfortunately, speaking of not ideal scenarios for me, Swampert. So with that, I believe we're going to be losing our final match here. So that means we are a 1-4 in this set, which again was not where I was expecting to be with this team at all. That's what I get for getting my hopes up. But nonetheless, GG's all around. So yeah, a very unfortunate showing with the Miltank at the lead. I was expecting more. I was expecting better, honestly. I was promised greatness with this team. B's and A's all around. From PvPoke. I tried to test the team building to see where their stats are, and it showed, like, I think B's for safety and coverage, and A's for bulk and whatever the last one, safety, I think, something like that. And I was like, oh, this team should do great numbers, but no. You know, sometimes it's just a sign of, you know, it may be good on paper, but in practice, it just wasn't happening. Just wasn't happening. Could also be the way the team is organized too, because I think PvPoke doesn't really, or at least the team building part doesn't account for which is in the lead to see like what's better or not. It's just whatever three you throw in there. Might be in one of the other tabs too, like training or something. That might account better for that, but in any event. Unfortunately, it wasn't it for this round, so we only got ourselves the 400 Stardust, and well, at the very least, we do still make it to rank 7 at least, so you know, I'll take that. We got ourselves the 1100 Stardust, and with that, it does hurt a little bit more when you're expecting greatness out of a team, and it just fails to show up for you. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, in any event, so to kind of recap real quick, we started out the day with 2 sets in Little Jungle Cup Remix. We started out with a solid, with a fairly good 3 wins out of 2. Unfortunately, our second set, we dipped a little bit into the negative with 3 wins out of 5 for the first one. Second one was 2 wins out of 5, and third, you know, it kind of showed like an all downhill from here trend apparently, as we only got 1 win out of 5 for that one. So yeah, a bit of a rough one, but you know, we have one final team to test out. You know, one final time of redemption. You know, hopefully we can break this all downhill from here trend that's been going on. You know, kick it back up a notch. I think that saying works here. But yeah, let me grab some water real quick. Can't tell if I'm getting heated from the losses or if it's just hot. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're in a bit of a rough spot from that last one, but you know, you just gotta power through. We gotta have faith in this final team. Hopefully, they'll be able to show up and be able to end us on a high note. But I mean, The only real way to know for sure how well this team's going to perform is to, well, perform. So yeah, with that, we're going to jump into our final set for the night, because it's starting to get a little bit on the late side. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and jump right back in to basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and this time around we're going to be testing out rollout on Dunsparce. But with it, we'll actually be starting out with Swampert first and foremost, the ever trusty Mud Boy, rocking Mudshot as well as Hydro Cannon and Earthquake. In the middle, we have Dunsparce with Rollout as well as, I believe it's Rock Slide and Drill Run, so definitely acting as a substitute Mud Boy as well. And finally, we'll be closing out with the potent region-exclusive Pokemon Tropius, rocking, I believe, Air Slash as well as Leaf Blade and Aerial Ace. I believe that's the combination we went with. Yeah. Before we start, Encore's Deconstructions. Welcome to the stream. Hello, I had a problem on Pokemon Go, and the Pokemon Go team gave me 3 remote raid passes to apologize. Oh, and Encore's Deconstruction, thank you for the follow. And I don't know how to get them back. Can you help me? Gave me 3. You don't know how to get them back. So if I'm understanding correctly and if I'm remembering the context correctly, I know in certain regions, for those who have been participating in Deoxys raids, the shiny was not available for a while. So what they did was they promised the region that was affected 3 remote raid passes to, I use translate to speak. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. How do I? Okay. So if I remember correctly, yeah, there was an issue with. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was an issue with Deoxys raids in a certain region. So they promised 3 remote raid passes to cover, I believe, I'm not 100% sure because I myself am not in that region, so I never, so it doesn't appear for me, but I believe the 3 remote raid passes should appear as a free gift in the store, I think. Yeah, so I think one of the... Not that, but I think in the shop they should have a... impossible to... yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I heard there was some kind of major problem with the Deoxys, so that's why they're giving away. But I think... I could be wrong, because, again, I'm not too familiar with the situation. But I think what they did was they made it a free gift. I can't tell if it's with the limited time onlys on the top or if it's with the daily free box. But I think, yeah, they set up a second free gift that should include 3 raid passes in there. Yeah, if anything... Let me switch back to my cam chat real quick, and I am going to brave Twitter real quick and see if I can find more information for you. Pokemon Go app. Alright. Maybe it's in Niantic Help, maybe? Maybe. Alright. I'm a new player and this is very cool if I can have it. Hey man, 3 free remote raid passes? That's always nice. I mean, it's unfortunate circumstances that led to it, but you know, 3 free raid passes. Synthetic picks. Hello and welcome to stream. If it's not there either, you won't get it. It's already been rolled out. Oh, okay. So correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm understanding correctly. It should appear as a free gift in the shop. Kind of like the daily free gift, but it's on like its own little box, I'm assuming. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure if that's what happened. Yes, with the daily gift boxes, it would be there. Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna be the daily free gift. It might be a second box next to the usual daily free gift. Yeah, if anything, oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like if anything, if it doesn't appear in like the where you usually get the daily free gift area, yeah, to contact Niantic support. That they don't have like the greatest of track record, at least on social media. But you know, it's an option. Yeah, it might be a second one that appears. Yeah, if anything, if it started popping up recently, you might want to try, I don't know, close and restart the game, if anything, because I know sometimes if it's pushed live, especially fairly recently, it might it might it might have it might need a restart to appear in your shop. That would be my only other guess. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hopefully that works out, and because yeah, it sounds like it should be rolled out, and and it sounds like you were in the affected area, so um, yeah, if it hopefully it appears where the daily free gift usually pops up, but yeah, if it doesn't, my only other recommendation is Niantic support, if anything. Um, yeah, that's the best I got for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, fingers crossed it all works out. But in any event, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into our final set of tonight. Again, we're going to be rocking Swampert up in the front with the ever trusty Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, Earthquake. And in the middle, we have Dunsparce rocking its new fast move rollout, as well as, I believe, Rock Slide and Drill Run. I believe it is pretty on the spammy side. And finally, we're closing out with Tropius rocking Air Slash, Leaf Blade, and Aerial Ace. So, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can push our luck back up as we go into our first match of this set, which is against HQJ Striker. Alright, HQJ, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against an Altaria, so not a particularly great start for us, but at the very least it gives us a chance to test out Dunsparce today. See how bulky Dunsparce can be. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire, throw more rocks at this Altaria here. There we go, another pair of rocks firing their way. Fire away, fire away. That would actually clear out their first shield at the very least. That. Just in case they're going to try and nuke me out with a moon blast, I'm going to go ahead and shoot out here. It's going to be Sky Attack. We might have been able to survive it, but actually we have an opportunity to test if we can survive it here. Alright, gonna hit me with the Sky Attack. Oof, gets us well into the red, but we do manage to survive it. With that, let's go ahead and fire off another Rock Slide their way. Throw as many rocks as we can their way. With that, we're able to clear out the Altaria. Nice. Alright, what do we got next? Next up is going to be a Registeel. In which case, I actually have a second move in preparation for that. And that is going to be Drill Run. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch right on out for my Swampert, into which case they will be swapping out for a Shadow Venusaur. Well, they had that in their back pocket. I see. And that we're going to fire off Earthquake, and we are actually able to clear out the Venusaur like it was nothing. No offense to their Venusaur. It did quite a wallop on my Swampert there, not gonna lie. So, you know, it's the Venusaur was no laughing matter. But fortunately, I think we can get to one. Yep, we got to another Hydro Cannon before they get to their charge moves. So I'll either do some great damage to the Registeel or finish it off. We actually do manage to finish it off, get our 20th win in this from as long as we've had. I think, no, of the season. We've got our 20th win of the season. Yeah, because I think I started the time research about the same time I started actually battling in Go Battle League, so cool. We got our 20th win of Go Battle League Season 12. And yeah, GG's all around. So far, we actually got ourselves a win on our first match of the set, so I'll take that. See if we can get 2 wins, though, as we go into our next match against Greybite. Alright, Greybite, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Medicham. Alright, with that, the only thing I'd be particularly concerned about is Psychic. I think Psychic would pack quite a punch. Otherwise, I think everything else you should be able to tank relatively easily. I'm assuming a lot here. Alright, with that, we're firing off another Hydro Cannon, but it's going to be hitting an Altaria. In which case, I am going to actually swap out for my Dunsparce. Bring in the Dunsparce. Throw more rocks at it. Now that we managed to clear out their first shield. And with that, I'm going to try and tank this out. I'm assuming it's going to be Sky Attack. Yep. Gets us well into the yellow, but we are still hanging in pretty strong. Let's go ahead and do the tried and true throw more rocks at it. Get them well into the red there. Get them well into the red. And with that, actually I'm going to go ahead and shield out this next attack because we should be able to get to one final rock slide before we kick the bucket. Before we kick the proverbial bucket. Let's go ahead and fire off another pair of rocks their way. Clear out the Altaria. Nice, nice. And with that, the next mon to deal with is going to be a Needle Queen. And with that, let's go ahead and fire a Drill Run their way. Ooh, get some solid damage in there. And let's switch back in for the Swampert, into which case we will get an opportunity to use a shield here. You weren't able to find it. Sorry, man. Ooh. Oh, okay. I was gonna switch out for Tropius before I fired off my Hydra Cannon, but, well, Hydra Cannon it is. Ooh, and unfortunately they actually did catch me in a CMP tie, I'm assuming, so I think this might be the end of my, yep, that's gonna be the end of my Swampert there, RIPs. With that, we're gonna come in with the Tropius. Hopefully Psychic and or Ice Punch will not do too much damage to us. Oof. Okay, hurting quite a bit, not gonna lie, but oof. Okay, at the very least we are able to finish off the Medicham. Ooh, we are taking a charge move from Nidoqueen. I'm assuming it's gonna be Poison Fang, and hopefully we can survive it. Oh, we do! Okay. We're cutting it a little close, but let's fire off one Leaf Blade their way, get some good neutral damage, and secure ourselves another victory. Victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Huh. What are these matches doing to me? Encore Deconstructions. I apologize. I'm not really sure what else to advise beyond just trying to reach out to Niantic support at this point. It may appear sometime in the near future, possibly, but judging from what Synthetic Pick said, it should have already rolled out. But yeah, hopefully, it'll either appear sometime in the near future, or Niantic support will be able to help you out with that. Yeah, I'm hoping you're able to get those three raid passes. It's good. It's good stuff. Comes in handy. But yeah. Let me grab some water. So right now we are 2 wins, 1 no losses actually. We are 2-0 for this set. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going. Go for win number 3 possibly as we go into our next match against Heath NES. All right, Heath, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Stunfisk. So we're actually off to a pretty solid start here. With that, they're going to be switching out for a Trevenant, into which case I will swap out for my Tropius. Judging by the... yeah, it's going to be Seed Bomb, which we're able to handle very well. So next, can I see the IVs for Dunsparce? Sure, I will go ahead and show you my Dunsparce IVs in a moment. First, we gotta take care of this Trevenant real quick. Try and get through this match. But okay, it's gonna be another Seed Bomb. So they are gonna be taking my shield out there, unfortunately. I'm assuming we are actually able to clear the Trevenant before they get to a Shadow Bomb, so I'll take that. And with that, they're coming in with the OG Menace Walrein. Alright, well, I guess we have an opportunity to save the shield, or save the Leaf Blade for later. For now, let's see how much damage Dunsparce can do. First and foremost, it's able to tank that Earthquake fairly well. Probably doesn't want to tank another Earthquake, honestly, but you know, we're able to handle the first one at the very least. That we're able to throw some rocks at the Walrein, get some really good damage going. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my final shield here, just because, well, I want to be able to finish it off with the one final Rock Slide. I guess I didn't really need to fire the Rock Slide. Could probably try and finish it with Rollout, but probably best not to take the chances with how usually spammy rocks like it, or how spammy Icicle Spear can be. I think even with the nerf, I think it's still fairly on the spammy side. Anyway, speculations on all of that aside, let's go ahead. The Galarian Stunfisk and Swampert matchup has returned. We have come full circle, and now it's time to Hydro Cannon this Stunfisk right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's all around. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So far so good. 3 for 3. We got a good thing going. Alright, but before I move on, let me go ahead and show you. Behold, the Dunsparce. Okay. I believe was a 13, 15. It's either 12 or 11. I think it's 12. No, it might be 11. 12. I think it's 12. Yeah, a little bit all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's the Dunsparce I'm rolling with. Heh, cause roll out anyway. Yeah, that's what we rocking. Dunsparce, and just to show off a little bit more. Tropius, not particularly the greatest, but you know, it's got 11, 11, 15. It's got good HP, hanging in there. And finally, we have Swampert. Is amazing because its IVs are all over the place. That's right. It's like what, 6 or 7 for attack, 1 defense, and HP for days. Yeah, man. I don't know how I've survived with this Swampert as long as I have. But it's here. So yeah, that's the team I'm working with. A little all over the place, but you know, so far it's been getting the job done. Let's see if it continues to get the job done as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against WW Michu WW. Alright, Michu, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Machamp, which I think Swampert should be able to stick around for. Those counters are definitely hurting quite a bit, but you know, we're able to respond in kind with the ever tried and true Hydro Cannon spam. Alright, with that. It seems they are laser focused on charging up as much energy as they possibly can. So that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Tropius. And I'm going to go ahead and shield out this first attack just in case it is Rock Slide. It is indeed Rock Slide. Let's see if I can get... Oh, yep, we are able to get the Air Slash in before they get the other Air Slash in. Not Air Slash, Rock Slide in. Machamp with Air Slash, that would be weird. With that, they're going to be responding to my Tropius with Talon Flame. I'm going to go ahead and... I think I'm just going to go ahead and let my Tropius bite the dust here. R.I.P. buddy, you've served very well. With that though, let's go ahead and bring in... the Dunsparce. Bring in the rock-throwing slug. With that, actually I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case they're going... Oh, no, they're going Flame Charge. Okay. Don't have to worry too much there. With that, let's go ahead and fire off. Throw some rocks at this bird here. Alright, I'm actually clear the Talon Flame. And with that, the final one to deal with is going to be a Swampert. Another one. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can get some good damage going with as many drill runs as we can. Rollout ain't gonna be doing all too much damage on its own, but you know, it is what it is. With that, I think we should be able to tank one Hydro Cannon. Yeah. Definitely not two though. We're definitely not tanking a second one. All in the name of drill run spams. All in the name of drill run spams. Alright, so with that, we're going to be saying goodbye to our Dunsparce, and it is possible that they've actually charged enough for one more Hydro Cannon from my Swampert in the back. Yep. So, they got me good. I got a little bit cocky there. And they're going to be finishing off my Swampert with one final Hydro Cannon, and with that, unfortunately, we got ourselves our first loss of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, unfortunately, we won't be able to close this one out with a 5-0, unfortunately. But, you know, we are still ending this on a positive with 3 wins. And, you know, we do have one final match in this set. We still have a chance to get this to 4-1. Let's see if we are able to do that as we go into our final match against Guga Carvalho. I apologize if I butchered your name. Alright, I'm going to be starting out with an Altaria, into which case I am going to nope on out of here and switch in for the Dunsparce. Once again, Dunsparce rolling right on into the battlefield, throwing as many rocks as it can at this Altaria. Get them well into the yellow, into which case they're going to switch out for the Bastiodon. Into which case, surprise, surprise, I have an answer for that too. Believe it or not, I have an answer for that too. Truly fear the diverse power of Dunsparce. And let's go ahead and fire off another drill run their way. With that, we're actually able to clear out their shield this time. And with that, we actually do have another drill run we can fire their way. Go ahead and fire that off. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. That's right. We got CMP tied there. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, so that's going to be firing our Stone Edge. That I'm going to go ahead and swap out for my Swampert. Into which case, get a little bit of extra energy going. With that, I'm actually going to go ahead and try and tank out. I'm assuming it's going to be Sky Attack. Yep. It's going to get us well into the yellow. Yep. And with that, we're going to go ahead and fire as many Hydro Cannons as we can. It's not going to do much damage, but fortunately it is a fairly spammy move. So, unfortunately, it does look like one more Hydro Cannon should do the trick. That we should. Yep, we were able to clear out the Altaria. With that, we are now face to face with a Walrein. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hoi, vey. Okay. How do I want to deal with the Walrein? How do I want to deal with the Walrein? I'm not 100% sure. I have decided to try my hand with the Tropius. I may come to regret this decision, depending on how quickly they were able to get to 2 Icicle Spears. It is 4 times damage, but I think we can tank it. Oof. Kind of. Oh, no. Okay. I'm like, wait, no. We have a Leaf Blade. I want to use it. Okay, let's go ahead and fire off the Leaf Blade, clear out the Walrein, into which case I'll go ahead and bring back Dunsparce. Ooh, but unfortunately, it looks like it did have a charge move at the ready, so unfortunately, we're going to be saying goodbye to the Dunsparce, and I think that final rock throw, yep, is able to clear out my Tropius. So unfortunately, we were not able to close it out. And unfortunately, we are ending this set and tonight with a loss. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. And so unfortunately, we weren't able to close it out with a win, but we were still able to get 3 wins out of 5 to close things out, so I'll take it. Still able to end on a positive note, so, you know, take whatever victories we can. With that, we'll claim the Stardust, the Silver Pineapple Berry, as well as a Mienfoo. And with that, we got ourselves a brand new Mienfoo, making that our 3-day streak. Not the greatest of IVs, so I'll go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we'll go ahead and claim these rank awards, into which case we have skyrocketed our way to rank 8. Ayo. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. That was our first night, first live night of Go Battle League Season 12. All in all, we were a little bit all over the place, but we managed to tie things and end things with a positive. Starting out with 2 matches in Little Jungle Cup Remix, we managed to start out positive with 3 wins out of 5. We dipped a little bit into the negative with 2 wins out of 5 for our second Little Jungle Cup match. Then we moved into Open Great League, where we were severely outmatched initially with and only getting ourselves 1 win out of 5, but we were able to you know, pick ourselves back up with that final Dunsparce team and get ourselves 3 wins out of 5 to close out the night. So yeah, all in all, I'd say pretty good run to start things off. Yeah, definitely gonna be playing around a little bit more with team setup just to see if we can get anything a little bit more consistent on the off screen, just to see if we can, you know, continue to climb the ranks and try and climb the ratings as fast as we can. Try and climb the ranks as fast as we can so we can get to the ratings portion and, you know, spend a lot of time experimenting there. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to end Season 12 in Legend rank, but well, that we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But for now, thank you very much to all of you who tuned in and watched this one. Thank you very much to I Give You Anxiety, as well as Encore's Deconstructions. Thank you very much for the follow, greatly appreciated. And thank you very much to Synthetic Picks, Encore's Deconstructions, Curbs, I Give You Anxiety. Yeah, thank you all for chatting it up in the chat. Greatly appreciated. You know, always nice to chat every now and again. If you do want to keep up for when we stream and where we stream, you can always follow us on Twitch and or subscribe to us on YouTube. You can also follow us on our social media pages on Instagram and Twitter at Voyaging a Trainer. That's where we usually keep our general tentative stream schedules, as you know, as well as our general life happenings every now and again. And finally, if you want to catch up on any of the Twitch exclusive streams, if you want to check out all those VODs, you can check that out on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. Alright, so yeah, once again, that pretty much does it for tonight. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned into this one, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you.